It'll be the Warriors off the tip. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Klay Thompson. Barnes is out there with Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Bogut in at the 5, down low. Thompson, that's good.
Not just a jump shooter, Thompson is also more than capable of converting inside.
Outside Irving. For 3, James. Warriors with the rebound.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Curry passes to Thompson. Outside Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Love grabs the miss. Here's James. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Now Thompson. Outside Curry. Launches a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Irving. It's a 3-point game. Here's James. Chalk up 2 there. James has got his second basket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
LeBron with the rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Irving finds James. Out to the right wing. For 3, Smith. Here's Thompson. Outside for Irving. James, left side. Thompson with a screen. James passes to Thompson. And at last, they get one to fall.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Thompson. He shoots. Cans it with nobody near him.
This is Thompson's pure shooting ability in action. He has the shot up in seconds.
Here's Irving. Love, a screen on Curry. Love against Green. James, outside. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Thompson outside. Green with a screen on James. Barnes, it's good. Irving with it. No points yet. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Jefferson. It's James on the wing. Sinks the tray. James has got 9 points.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Livingston, pass to Ezeli, and he goes in for the dunk.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
A minute 37 left to play in the first. Here's Dellavedova. 5 to shoot. Pass to James. 3-pointer. And Cleveland another 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
On the wing, Green. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outside Irving. Now James. Pass to Dellavedova. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And there's James from the arc. Rebounded by Green. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Livingston, pass to Green. And the basket is good.
And Green loves flexing on the defense. Welcomes the contact and overpowers it.
The Cavaliers leading. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's James from the arc. Here's Thompson. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Good effort to stay with the play and save the possession.
From downtown, and no good. Jefferson, pass to James. Again, the miss by James. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Cleveland.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
We've got Kevin Love, and it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Golden State with it. The 3 from Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Dellavedova. Lets it go. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Mozgov with the rebound.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Here's Dellavedova. Tries again, and he lays it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Pass to Green. Fires from deep. Jones grabs the board. And it's Jones with the ball for the Cavaliers. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A different look for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Jones, and Irving is subbed in for Dellavedova. And the Warriors making a change here. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Green, the pass to Curry. Here's the 3. Doesn't go that time.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now here's Irving. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clock at 6. For 3, Smith. Rebounded by Green. Warriors trail by 7. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Curry's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. Irving, the pass to Smith. Back to Irving. Here's Jefferson. Here's Mozgov. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And here's Curry for 3. Curry with another miss.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Now here's Curry to win the drought. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Curry's got 5 points. Here's Smith. 7-point differential. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Outside Jones. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Irving. 4-3. It's rebounded by Golden State. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of this game. Outside Barnes. Top of the key. And it's Irving with a rebound. The Cavaliers lead by 7. And there's James from the arc. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. Curry splashes it in.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Smith right side. The 3. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. Warriors trail by 7. Livingston, the pass to Curry. Down low. Curry from inside.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Outside Irving. Pass to Fry. 3-pointer. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
What you admire most about Kyrie is his creativity. He sees the floor so well and sets up his teammates effortlessly.
Irving against Curry. Lets it fly. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We'll be right back with you shortly. and happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Klay Thompson is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Green. And it's Bogut in at the center position.
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam.
Love a screen on Barnes. James against Barnes. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
Warriors trail by 8. And a minute played as the second half gets going.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
And James gets it to go.
Gotta stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Thompson scanning the floor. The 3 from Barnes. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Outside Curry. 18 feet out, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Yeah, and mid-range Jays are no problem for Curry. Defenders can forget about his confidence from there, too.
James passes to Irving. Outside Love. A deep 3. The shot no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Sinks it from distance.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
Irving against Curry. Pass to James. Takes the 3. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry for the tie. And the Warriors with another 3.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Both teams deciding to change it up. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And there's James from the arc. Cleveland again missing. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Love passes to Jefferson. James up top. He's guarded by Barnes. Powerful move inside by LeBron.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Thompson outside. It's Barnes on the wing. Green with a screen on James. 6 to shoot. Here's Curry. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
The Cavs trailing. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. And there's James from the arc. Offensive board. Again, Cleveland scores.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. .107 left in the third quarter. Pass to Livingston. Back to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
41 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Love. Here's Dellavedova. Knocks down the triple. Dellavedova's got 6 points. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Here's Livingston. Yet to see a basket.
Skipped it to perfection, utilizing the hard way.
James passes to Love. The shot's good on the assist by James. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
And Love is a high percentage shooter in the paint.
And here's Curry for 3. He can't hit that time. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Cleveland on top. They lead by 1. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with Smith. And it's Jones in at the 4. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
What a nice read by Green. He's got a basketball IQ off the charts. An incredible understanding of the game.
Here's Mozgov. Soft touch off the glass.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Here's Barbosa. They set a pick. Here's the teardrop. The 3 from Thompson. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Not too many players have ever had the feel for the three-point shot like Clay. He was born to shoot the deep ball.
On the wing, Jones. Smith outside. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Livingston. Pass to Thompson. From outside, off the mark. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And it's Smith penetrating. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Livingston. He's guarded by Irving. On the wing, Green. The three from Thompson. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavs. Jones comes in for Jones. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Smith, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Here's Curry. Again, Golden State.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
The Cavaliers trail by 7. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Curry. Irving, the pass to Smith. And here's Jones. They need this. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. The three is up. Smith with the rebound. Pass to Irving. Smith outside, takes a three. Oh, he can't hit it. The Warriors lead by 7. Thompson. Oh, Klay Thompson delivers.
Not just a jump shooter, Thompson also skilled at finding ways to score from the interior.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. The Cavaliers trail by 9. James outside. Irving outside. Fires the three. Knocks down the trifecta.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quitting them.
Now here's Thompson. Curry outside. From deep. And Curry answers with a three of his own.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a...
Wow! LeBron making some noise.
Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
And here's Curry. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Love. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Now James with the drive. Smith outside from downtown. It's good from beyond the arc.
And this is just typical of him. always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Here's Green. Beyond the arc. Oh, it misses. Cavaliers trail by 4. James, right side. He gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both free throws good from Thompson.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
Curry looking it over. Here's Thompson for 3. It's cleared away by Thompson. Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
To tie it up. Nope.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Now Curry. Let's loose for 3. James rips down the board, and Ty Lue has called a timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Irving looking around. Thompson, a screen on Curry. Kyrie! The 3 ball is down!
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. How do you think this is going to play out?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
Green fires. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Well, nice execution off the inbounds. They caught the defense napping on the perimeter.
And so the big